park here up in the Chain Rock Bridge to the north. The riverfront, the central riverfront. The total length is about 12 miles. The challenges we have is the fact that this is an active, property actually belongs to the Water Division. So there's service equipment that's out here in addition to bikers that are out here. We do have a lot of fishing activity because of the river. So a lot of people come up here to fish in the river. But some of the neighborhood residents will also tell you we have issues at nighttime up here because it's a major hangout after hours. So,
have you any information on the number of people that use this in terms of jogging and biking?
I don't have user numbers, but I mean it's busy all the time.
Yeah.
Weekends especially.
And how often does it flood?
Well, it definitely flooded in '93 and in '95. I think we had a little bit of flooding last year, but probably once every 20 years, say.
Oh, really? So it's not that bad. Let's walk down the little plaza over here.
Down this way.
You know,
And
that's
then there's
representative
plans
of the
through
signage.
for a couple of greenways, a Coldwater Greenway, and then I can remember there's one just north of there, a small one that would connect up with the Missouri River and complete that loop, and then continue this loop down, eventually down to the Merrimack and south of the city. So we're basically right in that. Obviously, the objective would be to look at the trailhead that's at this end and enhance that, expand it if necessary to accommodate, as you said, the increased traffic that may want to start using that interior. So it's something we need to look at. Yeah. And it also ties into, as we mentioned earlier, it ties into the Bike St. Louis as well. So it's quite a network. The other day we were here, I mean, there was small packs of fully outfitted bikers riding the trails. So it's very popular.
Dan, did you just do an update to the master plan for the North Riverfront Park?
We did. We just finished that about 4 or 5 months ago. Master plan complete for the park.
And what's some of the new recommendations?
Some of it is to make it more useful for the neighborhood residents that live up here. Talk about playground areas, some seating areas, additional areas overlooking the river. There was a proposal at one time to look at possible. We've heard a lot from residents and from users accessing the river, wanting to have a spot to access out here out of the park. We had a river access on the north. It's been closed only because the river has changed its direction up there, and so they've looked at river access possibly on the southern end here. Okay. There is no other river access between here and between the arch grounds up here towards, I guess, up near the Columbia Bottoms area where Missouri Department of Conservation now has their facility.
That cement land. Okay. Bob Castley, the artist that did City Museum and the other stuff, he owns all that property, and he collects things from all over. And he's basically, I think the overall concept is an adult outdoor version of City Museum, and he's planning all these kind of catwalks and cables and all stuff to get you to to the top of those silos and
Crossing.
And as we're looking at the Maline Greenway, certainly you need an anchor on both sides, and if that development gets some momentum, that'll be one anchor, and then North Park is the other anchor. Our challenge now is how we cross Riverview. And like I said, the initial concept is if we can work with the highway department and get a pedestrian bridge, and then have Bob get involved in doing some kind of additions, artistic additions to that. That would be it'd be good for his thing and good for the project, and really be an icon. That would be kind of interesting. So. And we're a long way from anything like that, but just from a planning sense, we've got to cross. We've got an interesting development there. you know, and there's definitely potential.
I'm Doug Eller. I'm with the Grace Hill Settlement House. We have our AmeriCorps project here today doing a tour of the bridge. But I do have some information related directly to the Maline Creek, especially. Some time ago, Grace Hill entered into a relationship with the Horseshoe Environmental Interdisciplinary Center or Clinic, sometimes called the Law Clinic. And we started working very hard with Bell Fountain neighbors regarding holding the water quality of Maline Creek to higher standards. In fact, the highest clean air or clean water standards, which is immersion. So the groundwork has been laid for some of your work that you're involved in now.
Down and across, it goes across the creek a couple times, goes across 367, and then goes all the way down and cul-de-sacs just short of Hall's Ferry. And if you would go across Blackjack Creek, where the cul-de-sac is, you're basically at Hall's Ferry and Ferguson,
Yeah.
which puts you, if you go up Ferguson, then you're in Northland Plaza, Northland, and the whole connection into downtown Ferguson and the greenways
A
that
lot of these
connect
trails
up
were
the North County highways.
right of way. Are these some of this?
Actually, some of it might have been streetcar right away.
Oh wow.
So Scott, will this actually tie in back into the trail that we're talking about putting in?
That's our
Or
hope,
is this
yes.
going to be a part of what we're doing?
Well, this will be a part.
This will
We're
probably
gonna
be a part of it.
We're going to connect on the west side and connect on the east side.
These trails were all built years ago. They were built long before there was ever an AASHTO standard or a bike trail standard, okay? And so, but they get a lot of use.
This is the Civic Plaza. We had to do very green development here. And so we have this previous concrete floor. We have rain barrels. We have, what are the, I'm trying to, rain gardens, yes. And we also have beavers that come down and
They're going
eat the trees.
I guess, straighten out suburban, so it'll link right into the North Park development.
Yes, you go all the way to Hanley.
Yeah, it'll connect into Hanley. If you refer to your map, it shows the kind of beginning of the St. Vincent's Trail, which will be coming up here pretty quick. And it obviously links up to Umsel.